Ralph Simmons cost me 5 slips. That go-yard bag, another 5 strip. You in Detroit and see a Rafe, that's my. Would've pushed Rico back, I am not Mitch. Getting money while these getting mad. Jump off the plane with a couple M's in the bag. If anybody play with me, it's numbers on their head. We ain't gonna talk about it though, that's the end of that. Trapping, I'm still into that. Address, I can send you that. So
Y'all the plug, baby. Charlotte's #1. 598, yours truly, J Prag, Sauce Gang on anything, live in the building with a special in-studio guest. The homie Tee Grizzley pulled up on us. What's up, big bro?
what up, though?
Yeah, welcome back to the city, man.
Man, it's good to be here, bro. I appreciate y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all for the invite, my brother.
No doubt. Ain't nothing but love, bro. Nothing but love. West side of Detroit, Michigan representative.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Talk to me, man, a little bit. How was it growing up in Joy Road area, West Detroit?
We see the people who go to work. You could be on either alcohol or a worser drug.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We seeing people burnt out on their vices.
Got you.
Or you could be a drug dealer. Or a dude that's in the streets, one of the robbers or one of the hitmen or one of them. Them are options.
Mm-hmm.
And to us, the dudes that was in the streets looked like they was having the most fun.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Every time you see them, they got a whole bunch of money. They got all the females. They happy. They always dress the best. And it's like they just living a good life.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? That's the illusion that we seeing. So it's like, I mean, if I had the choice, I want to be like them.
Mm-hmm. So in your coming up, you wouldn't say you had a lot of positive people in the community that you could kind of look up to or go another route or choose another route?
Not a lot, none. You know what I'm saying? Only people who was on some positive stuff was the teachers, the principals, and the counselors at school.
Mm.
But it's like, they telling us it's a better life, and y'all could do more. But every time we go home, every day, the only people who we seeing that's happy and is living that life that they talking about is the people in the streets.
Gotcha.
So we want to get in the streets. And the first little taste of the streets that we get, speaking for myself, it excited me.
Mm-hmm.
It excited me. I couldn't wait to be outside all night. I couldn't wait to finally ride in the car with my uncles all night to go see what they was doing, hear what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? Go to little motels and see what's going on and stuff like that, you know? And it's just like, that's the only thing I was exposed to.
So needless to say, you grew up kind of fast then?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So how did you get involved in the music? You know, transitioning from the streets into the music. How did that come about?
Because everybody I know growing up, they rapped, but they go to the studio, make a song, and listen to it themselves. They ride around the hood and listen to it themselves. They weren't doing it to even put it out. They never uploaded on YouTube or nothing. They just do it for like recreation, so the hood can hear.
So it was a hobby or something.
They just bragging. They just bragging about stuff that's true, and they know the hood gonna like it because the hood know who they is. So they like, oh, you heard they talking about on them songs or whatever. And one day my uncle had me do a hook. I was like 12. And when he played the hook back, I fell in love with how I sounded to myself. So I'm like, I gotta do this again, bro.
Yeah. Sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, baby.
No, man.
You gotta love you first, right?
Yeah. Yeah. See, the whole thing about it is now, like from where you came from, and then you talk about actually your beginnings.
Right.
But like, how does it feel now at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Because you got guys like Jay-Z, you got major cosigns, you got guys like Young Jeezy who say this guy's gonna carry the torch for us. Like he's gonna carry the torch not for the drug user, but for the guy that want to be a leader, that want to be an entrepreneur. Like you represent the guys that ain't mumbling. You telling real stories in real life situations.
Yeah.
How does it feel now to come that far?
I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of responsibility, but it feels good though because this is what I dreamed of, bro.
Yeah.
That's
It
big.
feels
What you
good.
just said.
You know what I'm saying? For real, it's a lot of responsibility because anything that you say, you gotta know that people is watching and looking to you for the way he moved. That's the way I'm moved because he gotta know it. He gotta know what he doing.
See, it was like we were having a conversation right before you got here, and I was like, the funny part about it is he ain't bringing back. It's like the rap is lyrical, but the rap is real. Like when I first heard First Day Out, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? My show is called No Rules Radio. This is my backyard brother. This is J Prag, man. We do a podcast together, and we talk about real rap. People who got real lyrics. The first time I heard First Day Out, I was like, cuz telling the real rules.
Yeah.
If I snitch you, I'm gonna hit you because you better hit me. If I do it, hit me.
Yeah.
Like that's the way it worked.
Because we can't let the principle deteriorate.
Bingo, the money don't outweigh the principle.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I got to die by the morals and the code and the ethics.
Exactly.
So when I look at it now and I see you and I'm like, Slim, you came from the cell, from the bump to here, it's two different worlds. How are you able to adjust and be able to keep up at this point?
That transition, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, when I first came home, it was like, it took off so quick. I wouldn't even know a way used to freedom before I was on BET. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy to me, but it's
All these colors in my chain like a peacock. I let that 40 slam till it decock. Know some BDs, I know some gangsters. Get out of line and they'll spank me. Know some pie rules, know some headbangers. Know some sex, money, murder, that'll paint you. What's up, though? This Tee Grizzley. Shout out to my dog, Rock Boy Marcus.